Welcome, everybody, to the 41st episode of the Take Aim Gamescast. I'm your host, Scott Mills, the Microsoft/PC expert, and on my left, I've got Brett Wolf, the PlayStation expert.
What's up, guys?
And on my right, I've got Eric King, the newsman/Nintendo/ little bit everything expert.
Hey guys, big episode today.
Yeah, we got quite a bit of stuff to talk about. So we're going to start off with, we're just going to kind of be talking about the games that we've been playing, because there's been a bunch of games that have gotten really high reviews that have come out lately, and there's been a couple, one that got a really, really bad review.
No, have you guys tried it out?
I have not.
Wow.
Which one?
That's a hard one to pass on. Gollum?
Yeah, Lord of the Rings Gollum. So what does this have on the Open Critic rating?
I think it was like 39 or something.
Oh my goodness.
Jeez.
Whoo!
Yeah, I had a hard time passing on that one.
Wow.
That was,
I mean, I watched a couple people stream it, and it just seemed kind of boring. It's like, they were like, oh hey, here's like climbing things you can do, and it's just like terrain that you can climb.
yeah.
And then it's like, oh hey, you can sneak up behind this guy that's a terrible AI that will like never notice you, even if you're standing like right in front of them. And
I love how they charge you like
I think Scott was probably really sorry.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, finish your thought.
No, I was gonna say I bet Scott was really happy when he saw that review come out after Redfall.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Particularly
There's a
Redfall.
game that's worse than Redfall. Redfall is not the worst game of the year. Although I don't know that Lord of the Rings Gollum was technically a AAA game, because I think it was just $60 instead of $70.
I still think they would consider that to be a AAA game.
Yeah.
And that's where I'm coming into, is that they charge $60 for that game.
Yeah.
Then they want you to pay an extra $10 just to get the lore compendium.
And the emotes. Yeah,
and the Elvish language or whatever it is. This thing, they're charging $70 for that, the same price as Legend of Zelda. Like, two games, both charged with the deluxe edition of the Lord of the Rings Gollum compared to Zelda. It's unfathomable to think about how they could charge that much for that shitty game. And then, of course, they come out with a little apology letter. Oh, we're sorry. It wasn't as good as we thought it was.
that game.
Daedalic Entertainment. It was like
a
their
German
first big game. Like, I tried looking at other games they came out with, and I didn't know, and I hadn't heard of any of them.
And how much do they have to pay to get the IP rights, too, to use it?
Yeah, that's kind of like what I was thinking, too, yeah.
Yeah.
And I heard that, like, they said they wanted to do more Lord of the Rings games in the future. It's like, I don't know.
If you're gonna get that rights back.
And I think they delayed that game quite a bit, too.
They
So,
did.
I mean, they were trying to work on it for a while, which is weird. But on to the better games that have been coming out. So, Tears of the Kingdom, you guys were all obsessed with it.
Mm-hmm.
And, I mean, I get that we get some busy, but have you guys played much since?
No, not a whole lot. It's kind of been collecting dust since Diablo.
I've been playing it a little bit. I cleared out all the sky towers, the whole map. I had that all uncovered. Did a couple side quests, but still, in the main story-wise, still at the same point. There's a lot of personal stuff going on in my life.
So your like thoughts on it are still the same, like still a really good Zelda game, but Breath of the Wild is the notch above because
it's still really good. It's just like when a good multiplayer game comes out, the single players kind of take the back burner for me. Like if I get a multiplayer game that I'm really liking,
okay,
I want to keep up with people.
Yeah. So on to that. So what multiplayer game came out that you've been really liking, Eric?
Oh, Diablo 4.
Diablo 4. I think
of
this one
course.
had like an 89 it's at on Open Critic, so it's basically like a 90.
Yeah, this game's like crazy huge compared to like all the other old Diablos.
Yeah.
Like, I'm already up to like level 29, I think, and like I probably got like a quarter of the map like even covered so far. So
it's a big map.
Yeah, it's huge. It's massive. Like and when you first start playing it, it's kind of like underwhelming. looking at it, like it doesn't seem like it's that big, but once you
Right,
start
like
getting into
the
it, you're
actual
like, wow.
map isn't very detailed. It's just kind of a plain white map.
Just
And then
'cause
they have
there's-
the path marks.
Well,
and
there's like
stuff,
so
but-
many dungeons in it.
Yeah.
I haven't even like touched
Mhm.
yet. And,
Oh yeah, and like each dungeon will allow you to unlock like a base legendary aspect that you can put on a rare item and
Mhm.
make it into a legendary. So then you can kind of see like, okay, which dungeon do I want to go to?
Mhm.
Like what aspect is gonna fit my build, and I'll go do that dungeon, and then that way I can get an item that's gonna fit my build exactly how I want.
Mhm.
But then you can still get a drop with a stronger like legendary of that effect like later,
Mhm.
and then you can save that effect and put it on stuff later too. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah, this game's like
Yeah.
ridiculously deep, which is awesome
Yeah.
because I like a good multiplayer game that I can gear up on and just
Yeah.
keep improving my gear. That's my type of game. So.
Yeah, I'm only at level 13 right now, but I played the open beta up to level 20 during the second open beta that it came out with, so I'm pretty familiar with a lot of the Act 1 area
Mhm.
that they had unlocked during that time. And yeah, like the first like hour or so of the game, couple hours, is kind of boring because you only have one or two skills you're using and you're just kind of mowing through guys. But like once you get up, like I think like level 15 to 20 or whatever, and you start unlocking like all your skill slots and stuff, that's when it starts getting fun because then you're trying to figure out like manage your like cooldowns when this is gonna pop off, which is kind of like an MMO in a way, but it's a higher pace to it. And
Mhm.
so I think it's kind of cool. But I think I like this one better than Diablo 3 because Diablo 3 just kind of felt like you could just plow through everything, and then it was all about just the damage multipliers going crazy, like into the tens of thousands or whatever. Where this one, I feel like they balanced it better, where you have to kind of think too, like each of the bosses, like it's not as difficult as a Soulsborne game, but they all have their different move sets or whatever that you kind of have to learn a little bit what the boss is doing and react to it a little bit, which makes it a little bit more fun too.
Mhm.
But yeah, Diablo, like the old Diablo games, they didn't have a shared world like this. So it's like a big shared world. Like Diablo 3, like once you hit the end game and then people got bored with it, and then they had to add in extra content later, like these rifts or whatever, and then the whole thing that people in Diablo 3 were doing is just these randomly generated dungeons, and that's basically your end game. Where your end game is you're constantly going around the game world doing these dungeons, you're fighting all of the bosses that they can crafted or whatever, and like there's just so much better content instead of it just being randomly generated stuff that you're doing. Like this game launched in such a much better state than Diablo 3 did. Diablo 3 launched in a terrible state. The servers, I remember the first day that Diablo 3 came out, I couldn't even play it on the first day because the servers were crashing. This game, I had no problems getting onto the game, playing it, like even with the online shared world. And they have like, it's in such a better state instead of them having to pick up to it. So I'm just excited for where they can go with it. Like I've heard they have like 2 expansions planned. There's the rumor.
Yeah, I think they're supposed to be doing like a season pass as well, which is
Yeah, they're doing a battle pass thing, but I'm not that into those. But
well, I usually like battle passes. I haven't heard anything about how much it's like going to cost or whatever. For the
well,
battle
when
pass,
you
but-
got the $90, $100 version
I
of the
did.
game, you got the 4 days early access,
Oh, yeah.
and then you get for the first season you get the premium battle pass or whatever. Well, you get the battle pass,
Oh,
and
nice.
then you get
See, I
so-
thought I was just paying an extra $20 to play 4 days early. That's what I was worried about.
Well, that's what I
Man,
felt
I'm getting
like.
a whole battle pass too. Sweet.
Yeah,
That was worth
I'm
it.
not a big battle pass, but even Diablo 3, it didn't have PvP when it launched. They added
Shucks.
that later. Like
You're not
this
gonna have
game
all
has
You're not gonna have all the
PvP in
cool
it.
gear then.
What's
I'm
that?
gonna have all the sweet gear that I bought with my $20. You're gonna be missing out.
Maybe, I don't know. I think it'll be mostly cosmetic stuff. Hopefully it's not pay to win, but that would dampen it. a
It's
little
not
bit,
there. It
but-
said it wasn't.
Yeah, it seems to be great. Like just that whole stuff. I would be interested with these expansions how they do it, because with the old games, like, they could just build a whole nother act onto it. But with the shared open world, I mean, what do they just, like, build another region of the map, or like say, hey, you can sail off to this other continent, because they have pretty much, it's just one big, like, continent.
Yeah, I would assume it would just be like another region you go to.
Yeah, and then if you don't have the expansion, then you're just locked out of that, and it'll say, hey, get the expansion in order to play this.
Yeah, you'll probably basically just teleport to the other region, I'm assuming. But
yeah, so that'll be interesting to see how that game grows. But yeah, really excited. It feels great to play, and then yeah, I like it a lot. So that was it for Diablo 4, and next.
Oh, we didn't get Eric's thoughts on it.
Oh,
well, I was kind of giving my thoughts.
Yeah,
I was
I
giving
thought
my
you
little
did.
2 cents there, but
yeah.
But
Okay,
no,
yeah.
I like how big the
Yeah.
world is. I like the dungeons. I like the fact that they got like specialty dungeons for each, class. Like you were saying with
Yeah.
that you can get like certain abilities
Mhm.
and kind of get them improved, like passive abilities basically.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, I'm liking it. It's just I'm only up to level 30 now, so I'm still feel like I'm just diving in right now.
Yeah.
'Cause I feel like the game starts basically at like level 50. That's like kind of when it really opens up.
Yeah, there's like these Paragon boards. I haven't gotten there yet, but yeah, there's even more leveling up stuff you can do at level 50.
But yeah, I was playing by myself a lot. I started playing with Dominic, but
yeah,
it's tough leveling up as a sorcerer by yourself though. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's like the worst solo class I feel like. But
what world tier did you start in?
2.
You started in 2?
I ain't doing 1. Screw that.
I did start at 1 because I actually think you can level up quicker if you go through 1, because you're going through. Yeah, even though it says you get more experience for World 2, like the enemies are a little bit tougher, so you're actually a little bit slower at killing them. So it actually evens out. Like if you're playing World Tier 1 and World Tier 2, like you're gonna get pretty similar.
Maybe I never do easy mode.
At least,
though.
yeah.
I did, especially on that
I
game.
mean, I feel like it's not necessarily easy mode. It's just, I mean, I'll bump it up to World Tier 2 eventually here, but yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, no, I jumped right off it onto, like, I'm not dying at all as a sorcerer. It's just I have to do a lot of dodging and kind of getting away from enemies, but it'd be a lot easier like if I had a tank and I could just shoot the shit. So.
But it's like I said, like that's a good thing though, that you have to like do dodge and you have to think a little bit. It makes it more fun and engaging than just put.
Well, I got like an extra dodge too, because I'm a sorcerer. So.
Yeah.
But no, I'm enjoying it.
That's cool.
I can't put it down, which it's been a while since I had like a multiplayer game besides
yeah,
obviously
it does
Overwatch.
have that effect where it's just like I've been kind of thinking about it all day. Like, ooh, I want to get back into that. I want to go see the campaign.
Well, I love like looter RPGs or whatever you want to refer to it as, but I like those games where you can kind of just build your characters, loot up, go into PvP if you want. So.
Yeah. Okay, and then last, like, yeah, was there anything else? Have you tried PvP at all?
No, not yet. Dominic's been doing it.
Yeah, I know Dominic did it, and he seemed to be really enjoying it. Like, I wasn't playing it with him because he's like level 50 already, so he's really been
it's tiers, so because I was kind of the same way, and then I started playing with him, and I'm like, well, it actually like tiers where I'm not.
Yeah.
He's not like running me through shit. All the enemies kind of tier to your level, so
that's good. Okay, yeah, and then last thing, Street Fighter 6 came out too, like around the same time as Diablo 4. It's a fighting game. I don't think any of us are really that big of experts in fighting games, but it got really high critical reception. I think it was like a 92. So there's been a lot of like really highly rated games that have been coming out lately, and Final Fantasy 16's coming out in another 2 weeks, basically. So
either you're gonna get that.
I'm coming back from vacation the day that it comes out, so I definitely want to play it, but I don't know if I'm going to play it day one. Like, I guess if it reviews really highly, I'm probably going to try sticking with Diablo 4.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to get it, but yeah, I'm going to be playing Diablo too much, so
yeah,
I'll wait on that probably, unless it gets like some kind of amazing review, but
yeah.
I guess I'll get it.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I know that somebody should give Colin their thoughts on it, since he'll probably...
Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed 15, I played 14,
Okay.
I played 7, I mean, I'm not a Final Fantasy expert, but I didn't mind 15 actually, but I mean I still gotta play through Zelda. Still want to play through Horizon. So, but I mean maybe I'll get that, and they'll keep me occupied in the summertime with those 3 games as a rotation, and then obviously Armored Core in August. So, but yeah, since you guys are gonna get it, maybe I'll just buy it if I can talk about it.
Yeah, you might be the only one getting Armored Core too, because.
Well, Jared's gonna get it.
Around there?
Jared's gonna get it.
Oh, he needs to come on and be a guest appearance.
Well, I'm gonna see him in a couple weeks.
Well, when are we gonna see some shit on that game? I thought it was gonna be at the PlayStation show.
Could be a Jeff Keighley's thing.
It could be at Xbox.
Because Game Awards is where it first got showed off.
Yeah, but I'm thinking about when they showed like Elden Ring. I think it was at Xbox's thing. I think. Because
that wasn't Keeley's too, because I remember he was all hyped up. I was like, I got Elden Ring. Like during his stream, he was like,
okay.
Yeah, he was all excited that he got the show.
Because Ben and Namco usually partners with Xbox a lot, so I was kind of thinking about them.
Yeah.
But then if Elden Ring was shown at Keeley's, I'm assuming we're gonna see some gameplay of. I thought we already seen gameplay of Armored Core.
Yeah, that was at the Game Awards last year.
Oh, okay.
It kind of came out, and there was a gameplay trailer. Like I felt like what he showed at the Game Awards was more.
Wait, no,
CG.
I thought. Yeah, that was just a CG trailer.
I did watch something on Xbox released some trailer of gameplay for Armored Core. It looked kind of cool.
Yeah, I mean all the From Software systems are going to be all the work for that thing. It's going to be like a Souls game, and they have no idea.
Yeah,
but
so. I actually forgot to start with trivia this one because I was so excited to get into
I know, you bounced right past trivia.
Gollum and Diablo 4. I was like, we gotta go. And it's like, okay, trivia. So we'll do trivia now, and then we're going to give our thoughts. Well, we'll share how we did on the PlayStation Showcase and what we thought of that. And then we'll do some predictions on the Xbox Showcase if we have time at the end.
If we have time.
Yeah, we should have time.
Xbox Showcase this weekend. We gotta do that.
Yeah. All right.
Anyways, I guess I'll jump right into trivia here. I got no theme this week, so it's kind of all over the place here.
The theme is
Rick got really upset.
I did because we always had a theme, and then Eric has to ruin it because he probably forgot or probably just didn't care. So, am I pretty right about that?
No, I just didn't want a theme.
Oh, okay.
But it's kind of all over the place. It's mostly video game history. It's kind of a lot about the classics here. So
perfect.
We'll call it a classic trivia.
I like that.
Well, tell me up front. Are there any year questions?
Partly, yeah. Well,
you know what? I know why Eric did
actually,
this.
just one of them has. I guess 2 of them.
See, I know why Eric did this. I know exactly why he did
This is easy.
It's because he's trying to drop me and Scott down in scores
no,
that he can
easy.
catch
I'm
up.
not the one coming out here having guys get.
I'm excited
2
to hear
points.
this one. Let's see.
Okay. All right. Go ahead.
Everyone scored high on mine. All right, so first one. This is the bonus one right off the rip. This one's worth 3 points if you get the whole question right.
Okay.
Because it's a two-parter. The bonus is worth 2 points.
The bonus is worth 2
And the
points.
regular,
Wow, you're gonna
but
give
you
us
have to get the
extra-
first part correct to get the bonus. So
So
Okay.
we're switching up format here.
yeah, Well, it's the first. This is what round 3 we're on now.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
So
switching
bonus questions are gonna be 2 points, but you have to get the first one for the
Yep.
next 2 as well.
Exactly.
Okay.
So, what game did Mario first appear in? That's the first part. And in what year did this game release? So you can't get the year right and get the game wrong.
Yeah.
Can I put 2 years?
Yeah.
Can I put 2 years just in case? 2 points, right? No.
All right. On to question 2. What character's nickname is King Koopa?
What character's nickname is King Koopa?
Yes. I thought that was a layup right there.
It's a nice warm up right now.
Yeah. What is the best-selling video game of all time?
The best-selling video game of all time?
Sold the most copies.
If we say like a franchise, does that not count? Do they get the actual like?
What game? All right, on to question 4. What is the best-selling handheld system of all time?
Oh fuck.
Not a lot to choose from, so it's kind of a multiple choice there for you. What food is Pac-Man made to resemble? What food is Pac-Man made to resemble? What was the first color handheld gaming system? Alright, you guys good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who is the main protagonist in the Wolfenstein series?
Oh, fuck. I picture him that old.
Never
He looks-
played that.
He looks like
Unfortunately.
Drago from Rocky 4.
And last question. What Halo game released in 2010?
2010.
That's easy.
This might be the highest scoring week yet. Okay. I ain't giving y'all some bullshit questions.
Okay, those are good.
Alright, so.
Scott, you can score, or Eric is.
Okay.
Alright, time for
Okay.
no, I'll keep
Okay,
scoring. What
yeah.
time to review?
Okay.
Alright, so the
yes.
first question was, what game did Mario first appear in, and what year did this game release?
I said Donkey Kong in 1987.
I said Donkey Kong in 1984.
81, so
Ooh,
you each got a
okay.
point. Alright, what character's nickname is King Koopa?
Bowser.
I said Koopa Troopa.
No. Bowser.
It's Bowser, okay.
Alright, what is the best selling video game of all time? I watched a show that I recommended to Brett on this one, actually.
I said
Oh, don't be crossing shit out over
Tetris!
Breath of the Wild? Yeah, Tetris makes sense, but
It's Tetris, so it's no
there's
points.
there's a cross out there.
Yeah, nobody's getting points.
Are you
for that
kidding
one.
me?
I caught that shit.
Before you even said anything!
What is the
That's
best?
cheating!
What is the best-selling handheld system of all time?
Is it
The
Nintendo
DS?
DS? I said
Yes, yep.
Nice. Okay.
Y'all scoring a bunch this week.
I only have
What
two.
food is Pac-Man made to resemble?
I said a cheese wheel.
I said cheese.
Pizza.
Oh,
Like a
okay.
slice that.
Okay.
What was the first color handheld gaming system?
Game Boy Color.
I said Game Boy.
Atari Lynx 1989.
Atari Lynx. Okay.
Random questions.
Who is the main protagonist in the Wolfenstein series?
Heiser.
I said Schneitzer.
BJ Blazkowicz.
Oh,
Okay.
BJ.
What Halo game released in 2010?
I think I got this right. But let's not go first.
I said Halo 3.
I said Halo ODST.
Halo Reach.
Fuck!
Oh, it was Reach. Okay.
I knew it.
I'm surprised
Yeah.
neither of you got that. That's
I was like,
wild.
it might be 3. It might be.
I was
between-
reading between ODST and Reach because I remember I bought that game. It was in October of 2010. I was in college.
ODST was like part of Halo 3. It was like a DLC. for
Yeah, I
it,
thought
wasn't
it
Was it?
I thought you were both gonna get that.
Yeah, I thought it was.
It sounded like Brett knew it. He sounded real confident when I asked it at first. He's like, oh, I
But yeah, he was like,
no,
oh yeah.
I was debating between ODST and Reach, and I thought Reach maybe came out like in 2012, so that's why I said ODST.
So, can we get an update on the scores here?
So I'm in last with 13.
Mm-hmm.
Scott's got 17. And Brett has 19.
Whoa. All right.
Leave me in the
Brett
dust.
has taken the lead now again.
Alright, yeah, no more of that bullshit ass
But Brett will
hard
be.
questions.
I didn't
Brett
ask
will
hard
be the
questions
host.
last time. I'll be the host. Give me a topic. I'll give you some questions. Give me a
I
topic.
did not ask hard
Tell you what.
questions. You guys just
I'll tell you what. I'll do. Here's my trivia.
Nintendo, that's my
No.
topic I want.
Pokemon.
Oh, there we go, alright.
Okay.
Pokemon.
All this bullshit, you gonna do like Gen fucking 4 and later and shit.
I will. I
Oh,
won't.
I'm impressed with the first two gens.
First
I
two.
played the third two, but
Okay, so I'll do Pokemon
First
game questions, first and second gen.
okay.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna be pretty good at this.
Alrighty.
So
Host.
All right, so trivia is done,
make sure to write that
and
down.
now we're on to the PlayStation. I'll kind of go through
Whoa!
these
What you stealing my list for?
predictions here. The list. Okay, you want to go through the...
Okay,
PlayStation Showcase predictions are down here.
Oh, so we're
if you
going
can
back through
read my
predictions?
handwriting.
You could do it. You're the host.
Okay. So, yeah, PlayStation Showcase was a couple weeks ago. It was like a couple days after our last episode that we did.
Mm-hmm.
And we gave predictions. So, I don't think we're going to add these onto our trivia total, but we'll just go through and see who had
Well,
the most
who
predictions
did the
right.
best?
So,
Because I wanted it if I
yeah.
did the best.
So, let's see here. Brett's first prediction: a Ghost of Tsushima 2 trailer. That did not happen. No point there. And I said Spider-Man 2, but there had to be a release date in November. They still didn't give a hard release date in the thing, so I don't get a point for that. Eric said rumored Sony handheld revealed. That was revealed.
Nice.
That is a point.
Scott wanted that layup with Spider-Man.
Is it really a
Was
handheld though?
But
Is it?
That's a handheld. You put it in your hands, that's handheld.
what would it be classified?
Yeah,
as?
Well, didn't it have like your phone in there?
No.
Or am I just making that up?
You're just making that
No,
up.
it's its own like
Switch.
device.
Actually, looks pretty. I like how the controller's like.
But it
it's
has to
actually like a
be
PlayStation
like
controller.
connected to your PlayStation though, which is weird. So you could play it like anywhere in your house, but it still has to be like connected to your PlayStation.
Doesn't it have like offset
So it's,
analog
like,
sticks?
weird.
Like Xbox?
Does it?
Or am I making that up too?
I'm
Might be
not
making
sure
that up.
on
I thought it was exactly like the DualShock controller it looked like, but
I thought the analogs were offset.
maybe that'd be cool.
But
Yeah. Well,
I
go
don't
look
like
up
that.
a picture of it, people, and you
Look
can
up right
see
now.
what it looks like.
Yeah, look it up.
Okay. Yeah, and then I'll go on. So, but regardless, Eric did get.
Hell yeah, put that in the trivia.
Okay, so Brett's second prediction: reveal for Blue Point original IP. That did not happen. So no point there. And then my
because
second.
this was it,
there
right?
it is. Yeah, those are.
That was it,
offset.
right?
No,
That was not it?
no. It's like actual
Was this
DualShock
it?
controllers. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then. Never mind.
Yeah. That.
Bro's looking at leaked photos of the fucking.
Yeah, it like literally looks like the.
I've gotten more and more retarded.
Supposedly leaked
as-
photos.
Yeah. Yeah, but like
What the fuck was that
the
controller?
screen size is like a
PlayStation?
Switch. Yeah, sorry. But yeah, the screen size was like a Switch OLED size screen.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You're showing me like Wii photos, like a
Okay.
Wii handheld over there.
My second prediction.
But what was my first one?
Oh, your first one was Ghost of Tsushima 2. Your second one was reveal for Blue Point original IP. That did not happen.
Man, you out of your mind with these predictions.
My second one was Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. We would see a trailer for that. We did not, but I think we're gonna see it at Keely's thing because the Final Fantasy VII remake like Twitter account has been posting like one question a day.
It's
and
been
posting
pretty
an
active.
answer.
Yeah.
And they have they started it last week, and they said their last question is gonna be on the day of Keely's thing. So. And like the first question in their Twitter account was like, "Hey, what are you guys working towards right now?" And they're like, "We're working towards a hard release date, figuring out a hard release date." I'm like, So I think Keely's showcase is gonna have it.
I'm picking my nose.
I did not get a point for that because
Yeah, I
it
couldn't
wasn't
copy
on the
that.
PlayStation. Okay, Eric's second prediction was that we would see a trailer for the Wolverine game from Insomniac with the release window in 2024. That did not happen, so that is darn X. On to Brett's third prediction. It was for Last of Us 2 multiplayer game. That did not happen, and there's a report from Jason Schreier that came out afterwards that said that PlayStation is kind of... They're still kind of doing it, but they had Bungie come in and look at the game, and they
Bungie
basically
was not
said,
happy with it.
this isn't going to be successful as a...
Well, it said
So-
they said it wouldn't retain the audience.
Yeah,
the
so they
gamers.
kind of cut back on their development of that for now. But
Maybe
they
Bun-
didn't say it was canceled.
Maybe
so-
Bungie should look at that themselves with Destiny too. Now they may make it go free to play, but whatever.
Okay, so that was a no. My third prediction was
Oh, we can't reuse on writing.
Windows 25. Okay, Death Stranding 2 with a 2025. That did not no Death Stranding 2, but that might be something in Keeley's that will come out too.
Yeah, I think you might not want to put like dates on stuff that you think are like 2 years later, because they're probably just gonna avoid the date.
Yeah. Yeah, that was really weird. Okay.
That's true.
I don't know why I said that. I think because I was afraid you guys were gonna yell at me for not saying that.
Yeah, you should have
Okay.
been like no date.
Bloodborne 2 reveal trailer was Eric's. That did not happen.
Probably was so disappointed. So was I.
Always.
Yeah.
We didn't even like Bloodborne.
I'd like my predictions to come true.
Oh.
Okay. And Brett's fourth prediction: Metal Gear Solid 3 remake 2024 date. I don't know that they had a date on it, but they did have the Metal Gear Solid 3 trailer.
They did.
So
Ooh,
I
no
feel
date, though.
like
Yeah.
I didn't even want to give a date. You guys forced me
Everybody knew
to.
that was coming now.
Rewatch it,
That-
Tate.
That was a layup.
I'm okay with giving them a
Oh,
point.
no,
Give
no,
me a
no,
point.
everybody-
Yeah,
everybody
Scott
knew
gave me a
Metal Gear-
point.
No, everybody knew Metal
One
Gear was
point
coming.
for Metal Gear Solid
That's
3
bullshit.
2024.
Wow.
We didn't know what platform it would show on. I mean,
Yeah, we had no idea.
Everybody
it
knew
could have
it.
been on Xboxes.
Yeah,
That's
they
fine.
got on Xboxes there.
Giving them layups over here.
Okay, and then my last prediction was a new IP from Sony.
What the hell?
Bend.
Y'all got extra guesses too? I
No,
didn't do
you
it.
had a fourth one.
Yeah,
too.
you had another one.
Yeah, we each had 4. New IP. From
It's like
Sony
you
Bend.
thought we
That
were
did
doing
not
it without
happen.
you here, like writing down stuff.
And then your fourth one was a new IP from Naughty Dog.
Yeah, I'm gonna give that one a point.
I don't think so.
I'm close.
I don't know. You weren't even close at all. No, we tied. Good.
Yeah.
That way Eric
Yeah.
can't win.
So 1 point for Brett, 1 point for Eric, and no points for me.
I'm still the
We need to
Sony
get like
expert.
a short chair for Scott for losing. Make him sit in the short chair.
I'm not a
Well,
place. I'm
but
not
I
the
like sit behind it,
PlayStation
like
expert.
outside.
Maybe we'll be on our high horses over
But
here.
I am supposed to be the Microsoft/PC expert, so if I get that Microsoft, the Xbox Showcase predictions wrong, that I'd be a little bit more embarrassed about that. Okay, so but talking about the PlayStation Showcase, was there anything that stood out to you guys that you guys want to talk about?
Actually, yeah, there was that. You're gonna have to help me out with this, Brett. But that like samurai looking game. I don't know
Oh
what it's
yeah, it
called.
was like
Oh.
something Zero, like Project Zero or something like that.
No,
Yeah.
It was like the second.
I know what you're
game
talking
shown.
about. Yeah.
Project something. Was it
Yeah,
really
you gotta look
Project
it up. There was something. I know it ended with
Right, you're the
zero.
PlayStation expert.
It ended with a 0.
Man, we're so unprepared here.
I know. So what was the Sony event called? Sony
PlayStation Showcase.
Showcase. Oh.
You're the PlayStation expert.
I just want to tell you guys.
But I like that, and then Dragon's Dogma.
Yes,
I thought
Dragon's
looked good.
Dogma 2 looked really cool.
That was one of the ones I liked, and then there was a third game that wasn't Spider-Man. I think maybe it was
Wasn't
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Maybe it was Spider-Man, but I just
Well-
know there was 3 games I liked.
How about Metal Gear Solid 3? Are you
Yeah, that looked
excited
cool.
about that?
That looked cool, but I feel like everyone knew that was coming.
And
so-
it was just a CG trailer too, so we didn't see gameplay. But I feel like people would know what the gameplay is if they were fans of that.
Did you
game.
ever play Dragon's Dogma?
I never played the
I've
first
heard good things about like Dragon's Dogma.
It
2.
looked cool. I started
Oh.
looking up the first one after I saw that trailer. Like I saw some videos of playthroughs of it, like a few gameplay videos, and I was like, yeah, I would really like this game.
Yeah,
Phantom Blade Zero.
yeah,
There
Phantom
it
Blade.
is. I knew the 0 at the end.
Project Zero.
I did start with a P and then it ended with a 0.
I'll keep my thoughts short because I know we want to move on to our last topic. I thought it was kind of disappointing, honestly. You have a showcase where you're really trying to, I don't say they pumped up fans, obviously hype up Sony because it's the best-selling video game publisher, well, the most acclaimed. And I thought they didn't have enough first-party IPs that, we knew Spider-Man was going to be there. I felt a lot of indie games, a lot of like you
We
know.
saw Marathon from Bungie.
Yeah, that game's
It's
good.
gonna be a
But that's
multiplayer
out.
game.
But I don't think it's coming anytime soon.
Do we know that that's a multiplayer game? Did they say that?
No, that's how the originals were. I think the last one
No,
was
they
made.
were not.
What is it?
They were. It was like Halo. That was basically their Halo before Halo. Was,
Yeah.
They had like a trilogy, a marathon trilogy, and it was a
Okay.
first-person shooter where you'd go around. There might have been a multiplayer mode to it, but this
Okay.
looked like live service, maybe a battle royale. They didn't really say.
Yeah.
It was just a video of some guy running and stuff. They didn't really show us much.
Yeah, but that's like Scott said. That was like their franchise before Halo. I don't know. I felt like you could. They show like some of the newer IPs coming from their smaller studios, the ones that they recently acquired. But I mean, not seeing anything from the big dogs besides Insomniac was kind of disappointing. Supposedly, I read that we're gonna have another showcase maybe later, but I just don't think that's really Sony's MO. Like I don't know, you have two in the same year, but maybe after the critics kind of went after Sony for this showcase, maybe they'll do another one. But I do applaud them. At least if their games aren't ready, don't show them. I guess. But still, as a hype person, I mean, nothing from Naughty Dog, nothing from. I mean, Gorilla. I didn't expect anything from Gorilla.
Yeah.
But like Sony Band, I don't know. I kind of disappointed. I didn't see. I guess that my expectations too high.
Yeah, I thought it was a fun showcase. It showed like a lot of cool games. The issue was it was a lot of third-party games, and I don't know if you guys saw, but Xbox's social media kind of scored right after that.
They love
They
doing
took
it.
a little shot at it.
But I know what Xbox does. Xbox does that, but then Sony whoops your ass and everything. But it's like that little brother kind of like, hey, I got you.
But yeah, Xbox.
But-
So
Like,
Xbox
oh, hey, look at all these
posted
cool games.
posted
again.
like an image and
Yeah.
had like probably 16 of the games that were shown, and they're like all coming to Xbox. We're excited, and it was like right after the showcase.
I hate
happened.
Xbox with a passion. I can't say it, honestly.
But no, I thought it was a pretty good showcase. I mean, it had a lot of fun-looking games like Dragon's Dogma, Phantom Blade Zero. Spider-Man looked really
Spider-Man
good.
was really good.
Yeah, let's get into that a little
But no, I'd probably give the showcase overall like an 8 out of 10. I mean,
yeah, I'm on that
not
level
enough
too.
first party
I
for
liked it.
my liking, but it was a lot of cool looking games.
But Spider-Man does look sweet. I love the Venom suit and how like you can
That
tell
was
Peter acts different in this suit.
You can even see the UI interface was different between him and then Miles Morales. Like, yeah, in the Venom suit, it was almost like shaky, and like you could tell like that there was like that like rage version of Peter Parker, like which I thought was really cool.
Yeah,
And
no, that looks sweet.
Even their like on rails sections where it's like, oh hey, like you're like on the ski boat or whatever, and then you have Lizard chasing you, and it's kind of like, oh, time your button presses when you get to a certain place. Like that stuff is cool. Like I mean, it's mostly like an interactive, just like move and almost like quick time events, but it's like fun stuff because it's like always action and like it keeps you on your toes. Like, oh, when is it gonna? Like, I don't think quick time events or stuff like that are like out of style now. I think that it can still be done really cool. Like if you have a cool action sequence that goes along with it. Like,
Oh, there was
and
a
that
ton of
looked
action.
awesome.
That
Yeah.
action looked fucking wild.
yeah,
that's really
that
good.
was pretty awesome.
That just kept going and going too. I
Yeah.
thought it was like,
Oh, yeah, they
I'm
showed,
like,
like,
oh, it's about to
12
end.
minutes.
And then it just kept going. I'm like, this is like all one scene, which was
Yeah.
cool.
What's your guys' thoughts about being able to switch between Peter Parker and Miles Morales?
That's cool, but
Yeah.
to be honest, I really didn't like it in like GTA when you had like 3 characters to switch from.
Yeah.
But I kind of got the impression maybe Peter Parker is going to be taking a turn in this one. Maybe it's kind of what I was thinking, but
Yeah, at the end of that, it's like, oh, I haven't seen him act like that before. And
Yeah.
you know how the Venom arc goes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We know that Venom's going to be probably Eddie Brock at the end of the game.
could be a face down at the end of the game. Who knows? Miles.
But
versus Peter.
I do love how they kept Venom as Venom, not in the trailer. Like, I'm hoping they save that for like their last trailer or something. This is kind of like really get people hyped to buy the game. I won't even show Venom yet.
Well, I'm assuming this clip was pretty early in the game too, so it could be one of those things where like you're playing as both of them early on.
Yeah.
If he turns into Venom later on,
I feel like it's gonna be
you kind of have Miles like for the whole game, you know. But
Yeah, I think it's gonna have like guided. Like, I don't think you're gonna be able to choose when you want to switch back and forth between them. I think that it's gonna be like you're playing as Peter Parker at this section of the game, and then you're playing as Miles in this section.
See, I disagree. I think
No,
you'll be.
I think you'll be able to switch.
I think you'll be able to switch them after like different. Now there will be story missions that are focused. You gotta play as Peter. You gotta play as Miles. But I think throughout the game you can.
I think
freely-
you'll
I
be
feel like
able to
you-
do side missions and stuff,
Yeah.
whatever you want.
I feel like you can freely switch, and I wonder how they're gonna handle it. Like, let's say you switch to Miles, you're gonna play as Miles, and then you switch to Peter, and I wonder
Action
how.
points wise, you mean?
Well, yeah, like what's Peter gonna be doing?
Yeah.
Like, could you be like eating something or something? Like, you know, something
But,
funny.
like,
Something
teleport
funny.
you
Like,
halfway
Like,
across the map,
yeah,
or something.
like eating pizza or something.
Yeah.
And,
Peter,
oh,
running out.
yeah, and then it shows Peter doing something stupid or whatever. I think that'd be kind of a fun thing
Like
to
a little
do.
cutscene.
Yeah, exactly. I think that'd be pretty sweet. So no, Insomniac's gonna do great with it, obviously. So I look forward to seeing Venom actually in the game instead of just a CG trailer.
Yeah.
Then we saw it for like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
So yeah,
So
my
that's gonna
thoughts.
be pretty awesome. So yeah, that was the PlayStation showcase, and then Jeff Keighley's gonna be doing his Summer Games Fest showcase on Thursday, and that's at like 3 p.m. Eastern time or something
I'll be
in the
tweeting
United
live.
States. So yeah, I'll probably be working during that time, so I'll probably do like I did with the PlayStation one, and I'll watch it when I get home or whatever.
Yeah,
Um,
I'll be tweeting live on the Take Aim Games Twitter channel because I'll be off
Nice.
that half day. I think the cats are to bed.
okay.
So stay tuned to our Twitter channel, Take Aim Games
Yeah.
1, and we'll have live tweets
Yeah.
during that.
Yeah, I listened to. I saw Jeff Keighley streamed a little bit yesterday on the Game Awards account, Twitch account, and he said to expect it to be around an hour and a half to 2 hours long.
Armored Core.
So yeah, so that's gonna be really fun. But we're gonna do our second round of predictions on the Xbox showcase, which is gonna be happening on Sunday. And we're gonna keep it to the first showcase. We're not gonna do Starfield predictions because they're gonna have a separate showcase after the Xbox showcase that's gonna be just completely on Starfield gameplay and content. So
I'm excited.
no predictions around Starfield, I'd say.
What are you more excited for, the showcase or the?
Well, I'm more hyped for Starfield because I know it's coming out in a couple months. So I'm probably for the showcases. I'm probably more hyped to see what they're gonna show, what release dates they're gonna have on first party games. Because I feel like after people were clamoring for more first party games from Sony, like I feel like this is a chance for Xbox. Like we know from previous showcases that they have a lot of first party games that are in the works, but we just don't have any release dates or anything on them.
There's a
I
lot.
want a little more clarity on
Yeah,
that.
there's a lot of games that got announced a long time ago that we haven't heard anything about. So.
Yeah.
Can I go first?
You can go first.
You guys
Brett.
mind?
Go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
I only have one really good prediction.
Okay.
A whole bunch of nothing.
So I was very unprepared for this week. Fable.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Fable, you think?
Okay.
It's gonna be a gameplay trailer.
Gameplay trailer.
No date though.
Well, I heard.
Well, I'm not predicting a date.
Well, I heard Greenberg said that they're only going to show gameplay in this show. Like it's not
He
gonna be-
said
like there's not
he
going to be
said
anything
it's-
with just CGI.
He said it's
No
only
first party games
in
with just
engine.
yes,
So it could show cutscenes.
yes.
But yeah, he said that.
Oh, Aaron Greenberg.
I'm guessing that they'll have like at least 30 seconds or so of gameplay in at least.
Yeah, it sounds like another layup for Brett. So.
I had to take it. I had to
Yeah,
take it.
that one's probably gonna be a layup. Yeah, you can go second.
Yeah, you're the host. You go
Yeah,
last.
so you
Okay.
gotta go last. You are the
Okay,
host.
okay,
That's only
okay.
fair.
But I'm gonna say, id Software comes out
id
with a new
Software.
Quake.
Oh. Where new Quake. Okay. I'm going to say we're going to see Forza Motorsport, pretty much a lock.
Talk about layups.
You don't need a hard release date.
Yeah, come on, Scott.
Okay.
I was gonna say who's up.
Give us the exact date.
So
The
Motorsport
exact
is up
date.
next,
I'm not
right?
doing the exact date, but
Give a month.
okay. We'll say
It's this year, probably, right?
Oh, definitely.
probably. I'll say November 2020.
I don't think they've ever done it in
I don't
November.
think so either, but let him go with it.
Well, you guys are forcing me to put a date
Oh,
down.
he's
Yeah,
I can't force you to give Fable. That one's almost
I
unlocked.
think
No,
Sure,
it's not a
yeah,
lot.
yeah,
yes,
we
it
know,
is.
we know Motorsport is coming out. Like,
Yeah.
Scott's on my side.
listen,
now.
Scott, you're the Microsoft expert now. You got to be able to be more specific. It's me. That's only fair, Scott.
Okay, second prediction.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
All right, could be a good one.
Uh-oh. You've already stole my Fable one.
That's why I want to go first. Perfect Dark Zero.
Perfect Dark Zero.
Or Perfect Dark. What's it
Okay.
called? Perfect Dark?
Well, I guess they're
I don't even know the
gonna-
name!
They're
The
just gonna be
reboot
always.
is just Perfect Dark from what they showed
Okay.
like 3 years ago.
Okay, so it's not Perfect Dark Zero like in the N64 one. It's Perfect Dark,
That's
right?
right.
Okay, we're gonna see gameplay of that.
Alright,
Come on, Mr. PC.
what's that one game, like Senua's Sacrifice,
Hellblade?
Hellblade, yeah, we're getting Hellblade,
Hellblade too,
gameplay.
that's
Man,
a
it's been a
good one.
while.
We're gonna get just that's like a layup.
Well, so
They
is-
showed
we're
that
going
game like
through.
What?
3 years ago.
Perfect Dark, and
No, we're all going just games that have already been shown. We're saving their gameplay.
Yeah,
That's
we're-
what- we're just keeping
Forza
rolling.
Motorsport hasn't
Keep it
even
moving.
been shown.
Because isn't Forza every 2 years? I can't remember when Forza was it
It's been a
Horizon.
while since they've had one, but everyone knows it's coming this year.
Yeah, that's turn 10, right?
Yeah. Motorsport's been a while, actually. I think it's been like
Well, they rotate, right? They go Motorsport,
but it was
Horizon.
usually like every year for a while there.
It was every year, wasn't it?
Yeah, for
Every
a
other
while.
year for the studio.
Yeah.
Okay, my second one is gonna be Avowed trailer with gameplay.
Boo.
Damn, that's what I was gonna do a little more in depth with Avowed. I'll just do that for my next prediction though.
And I think it's gonna have 2024. A date in 2024. I don't know that it'll be a hard date, but
Alright, well, since you already took that prediction, I'm gonna say what I
Oh
thought.
no, it's my next
I'm
one.
gonna say what I thought.
No,
this
it's-
doesn't count as a
it's on
prediction.
that.
No,
No,
I'm just adding on to
Okay.
it. This ain't an actual prediction
okay.
that we're keeping track of. But I'm gonna say that Avowed is the last thing they show, and it steals the show.
Oh,
Who's making it valid?
Obsidian.
Obsidian. Is that the same people that made Outer Worlds?
Yeah. Some people did Outer Worlds, Grounded, Continental.
Because I remember you guys were so
Bunch
hyped
of
about
stuff
Outer
was-
Worlds, and I don't think did
was
you
good.
even buy Outer Worlds?
Did you play it, Eric?
I might have played a little bit, but
I played it.
It's not very memorable.
remind me of Fallout a little
No,
bit.
it was good.
Fallout New
People
Vegas.
liked it. Yeah, because it was like,
It was like New
yeah,
Vegas.
because it was contained. It wasn't like this huge open world with thousands of planets. It's like, but they had like 3 or 4 planets that you're going through, and it was all like designed by them with a story, with choices, RPG.
Alright.
It was cool.
Here is my next one. I'm trying to think. I just lost it. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. We are gonna get a new Dragon Ball Z game.
Dragon Ball Z.
I'm switching it up a little bit. I don't know what game. I don't know if it's gonna be Kakarot 2. I don't know if it's gonna be, something Dragon Ball's gonna be there. Let's put something Dragon Ball's gonna be there. That way it includes fighters too.
Okay.
Hopefully it's Dragon Ball Super.
This all counts. Something Dragon Ball's gonna be there.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. That's,
I'm
if
gonna
it is
say-
super, I'll give you the point.
Alright.
I'm gonna say Bethesda has a game there.
You're gonna have to be a little
Yeah.
more specific. Is this a new IP? Is this
See,
Elder Scrolls 6?
Mr. Xbox over here doesn't even think of games anymore. He's
No,
running out of
actually, I
options.
had something I was just thinking of. Because that one was kind of a joke. But, shit, what was I thinking of? Oh, yeah, actually, I think Armored Core is going to be there. With gameplay.
So that's your prediction, not Bethesda. Okay.
Mhm.
Look at Eric's pulling stuff out of thin air. We were just talking about that earlier.
Gameplay? Yeah.
You're struggling to get stuff.
Any,
No, I thought that was pretty cool.
Any dates with it?
No. Well,
We already got a date.
don't we?
It's August. Something.
That's right. Yeah, it does. It has a hard release date. So, okay. Okay. The third one for me, I was just thinking about it. The one that I really wanted to do. I have like a bar. Oh yeah. Okay. So
Whoa.
at last year's showcase, Kojima came on and said, "Hey, I'm working on some new cloud-based project for Microsoft and Xbox." So I think we're gonna see gameplay of Kojima's game that he's working on with for Xbox.
Okay.
Hopefully Xbox delivers with this one because I feel like they've really been like kind of confident and this past like week ever since the PlayStation showcase. So hopefully they're not like.
Okay.
Can I do
prediction?
Can I do one prediction about 2 games? So I get a point for either or.
No.
What are you thinking here?
So I'm thinking we're gonna see something either Crash Bandicoot related or Spyro related. And if I had to pick one,
Or
it'd be Spyro.
Yeah, pick one.
Alright, Spyro.
Yeah. And then I'll underline Spyro.
Because these came out with Crash Bandicoot 4, right?
Yeah.
That was pretty recent.
Yeah, that was like a year or two ago. Yeah.
We've been anything Spyro for a while, so. I'm gonna say they show us Gear 6, but it's gonna be a short little thing with no date or nothing. Just kind of like a little, look what we're working on. They kind of want to show off the visuals. It's supposed to be, I think, Unreal Engine 5.
Okay, so a teaser
They might
trailer
show,
for Gear 6.
It might be a little bit of gameplay. I think it's just gonna be a quick little thing. No, it's not gonna be.
Do people care about the Coalition in Gears anymore? Honestly.
Well, people are pretty excited because it's Unreal Engine 5.
I remember
So.
Shaq really liked it, like our friend Shaq. That he was like, "Oh, Gears 5 is like the best thing ever." And Scott, you should play it. And I was like, "I don't know."
I love Shaq, but sometimes his hype kind of gets a little bit extreme. But
Okay. Now I have a wild one here that I think you're
Spencer,
gonna get mad at.
what was
I
it?
think you're gonna get mad at this one. I'm gonna say Persona 6 is gonna maybe, because last year they brought Persona 3, 4, and 5 to Game Pass, and Phil Spencer was like, "Oh, we want to start working with Japanese developers more." I think that they're gonna steal a little bit from PlayStation. Maybe it's still multi-platform. I don't think they're gonna get a timed exclusive because Xbox hasn't historically done that. But I think they're gonna show it here and be like, "Hey, Persona 6." But it's also going to be releasing like multi-platform all at the same time.
But you think they're going to show at Xbox?
Yeah, yeah. I
That's
think
an
it's
interesting
gonna-
thought. I wonder how the partnership is between Atlas and Xbox.
Yeah.
I would be disappointed if it is, because that's been a Sony game. That would just be disappointment in Sony not keeping a relationship together with Atlas. But I would be hyped to see Persona 6, though. I get it day one. I love Persona 5. And if 4 and 3 came to PlayStation, I would play it. But
yeah.
They keep on bringing out other Persona 5s, like Persona 5 Golden, or was it Golden, or Persona 5 Royal. And I'm like, man, I don't want to play the Persona 5 again, but I mean, I love playing. Like, I think Eric bought it day one, and then he's like, "Oh, Brett, you should get this," and I got it. I'm like, "Oh my god, I love it."
That's cool. Okay, well, we each did 4 predictions. I think we covered a lot of the games that were shown off. I mean, we talked about Outer Worlds. I don't know if we'll see that.
No Halo Infinite updates?
Whew, I would like to see that. Like, the fans of that game. Like,
Would you go back to Halo?
Anytime soon. I'm more interested in the story mode. Like, I played the campaign for it. I played a little of the multiplayer. Like, I mean, I'm not a multiplayer player.
Yeah.
Like, we'd have to ask Dominic that stuff. Like, hey, if they came out with a big
I got one more prediction.
Maps. What would you?
Can I do one more?
Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna say a Halo Battle Royale.
A Halo Battle Royale. Okay. Okay.
Well, then I want to get another prediction then.
Okay. Halo Battle Royale.
Because I don't think I've heard anybody make that prediction. So that's a wild one.
Okay. And okay.
Here's
anything
something.
that-
Gears.
No.
Battle Royale.
We're gonna get a teaser trailer for the next Xbox hardware.
Oh. Easier.
Might be a little bit early, but I guess I don't think they should do it because I think that they're bad at making hardware. But
Hardware.
I guess it was something like
I'm
that.
gonna say Xbox handheld.
Then I want another prediction.
No, I get the Xbox handheld prediction. I'm doing that one. Xbox.
Yeah, dude, I just gotta
handheld.
take a Let me have it.
Yeah, it's my turn.
Good job, Eric. You've got some tips.
That's
There
right.
we go. That'll be. Hopefully that's like his only point. He gets in multiple predictions. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, no Forza Motor. Well, Forza Motorsport will be December. Okay. Okay, so yeah, we each got 5 predictions for Xbox. So we had way more stuff than we had for PlayStation.
You got another one? No. What I was saying, I think of another one really quick.
Okay.
I could keep going, but
Spencer comes out
Yeah.
with a
Just
dumb
going
shirt
with
on.
bullshit.
With
Yeah.
a smug face.
Okay, real quick, because there's no Nintendo showcase. What do you think the next big Nintendo game's gonna be that they're gonna show? Like whenever they show up.
I think we should just save Nintendo. I think they're gonna probably announce
Yeah.
some kind of treehouse thing or something, whatever.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
We'll
We'll
take that
save
eventually.
that. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I will say that from the last episode, I started uploading them so you can get podcast versions if you just want to listen to the
Oh, last
audio.
one's already up?
Yeah. I signed up on
Alright.
like this RSS.com and then
That's where all those
It can-
emails are from. Like,
it
that's
can
gonna pop up.
publish. Yeah, it can publish out automatically. It was like free to do. Like it'll publish automatically to Spotify, Apple Podcast, to like all of
listen
them.
on Spotify.
Like,
Yeah,
listen-
you can pull it up.
Wow, you listen on
I did.
Apple?
I was, yeah, on Apple Podcasts. We should.
So
be.
how do you type it in? Tell us how to
Just
get there,
Take Aim
Scott.
Gamescast.
Take Aim Games. Oh shit, it is.
Yeah.
Whoa!
It's on there.
We're big.
No, Take Aim Gamescast.
Oh. Of course, that's
It
a.
is.
Oh
Yeah,
my
there it
god!
is.
Holy crap!
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a 5. And give it 5 stars,
Yeah.
everybody. if you give us a 5-star review,
Did you make like this thing then?
Yeah, I just pulled out the audio. I could.
Yeah, but you made like the description.
Yeah, I took our description from the YouTube channel, so I didn't make it up.
so how about this?
We're big time now.
Leave us a 5-star review on either Apple. Do you listen to it on Spotify?
Spotify. Yeah.
Can you leave reviews on
Yeah.
Spotify?
Maybe.
Tell you what, at least on Apple, if you leave a 5-star review on our podcast, we will read your and put a question into your review. We will read it on our next Gamescast.
I thought you were about to like, buy
Sounds
somebody
good.
a PlayStation or something.
No,
Okay.
no. So leave us a review, ask us a question, and we'll read it and answer your question live on Take Aim Games.
Whoa!
Alright.
Oh shit! Getting the fans involved.
Yeah.
I like that.
That's right.
Yep.
All right. So yeah, the stuff to look forward to.
How many
for
questions do you
future
think we're gonna have to
episodes.
answer next week?
Hey, hopefully I'm going for 100, but we'll take like the 2 probably, maybe 1.
We're
And
just gonna do a whole show
Yeah,
answering
at least
questions.
yeah, this one.
And Colin and Sean, you count. So you
Yes.
can put a question
Yeah,
there.
we'll do your questions.
That's right.
And always leave comments on our YouTube channel as well, and we'll also answer those as well.
Yeah, we'll try to bring those up on our
Yeah, I like how,
podcasts in the
I
future.
like how I open it up on Spotify and the first thing you hear is Rocky barking right in the fucking
yeah,
mouth.
yeah.
It's
Rocky
like,
is the
they just
intro.
turn it off immediately.
Yeah.
I wonder if we should like, buy like mics too, but we never figured out how to like make that work. So if you have any ideas,
Yeah, we need
Let
a
us know.
laptop and then
We
get,
need a laptop.
I have a laptop,
Bring it over. Let's go.
but I want to use
Yeah,
You
Nintendo.
can listen to it on the go.
that's great.
So,
All right, so
Audio sounds even better.
this sounds pretty good.
all right, everybody. We'll see you in 2 weeks to discuss our thoughts on all of these new showcases.
Oh, man, I got so